Hi, my name is Brian Badura, and today I'll be doing a quick demo of my 321 term project, which, as you can see, is well, essentially what my goal was to create a mini retro game console, but the only game on there as of right now is this simple Pong game. But if you wanted to add more, you could. All you'd have to do is write the code for it and then upload it to the Arduino, and yeah, then you could play it. So we'll start here. We'll start with the hardware. We'll show you how the TV out is working. So what we've got going on is we're just using these standard RCA cables, you know, the older style, not HDMI. Audio is currently not used, although the library does support audio. If I wanted to hook it up, I was just more concerned with the game itself, so I just stuck with the video. So you see we're connected. You can come back around. And so for the TV out is actually pretty easy. All you're doing is we're taking the video lead, we spliced it up. Inside you have an insulated wire and a non-insulated wire. The non-insulated wire is simply ground, so we follow the alligator clip back. Again, that's going to ground on the Arduino. And then the other wire, the insulated wire, is what's actually supplying the TV output. So we'll come over, follow that. And what we have here is two resistors that are twisted at the end, and each one is connected, well, so the 470 ohm resistor is connected to pin 7, whereas the 1K is connected to pin 9. And we need two of these because for these RCA cables, one of them acts as a sink for the TV, and the other one actually lines up the image based on the resolution of whatever TV you're on. And so that's the nice thing that, that I'm using this RCA cable, is that so long as the TV still has those inputs, you can use this on any TV. So that's pretty nice. So that's really it for the output. It's pretty simple. So now we'll move over to the input, which is this breadboard here. And so how these controllers work is I've got two potentiometers. And so how potentiometers work, as I'm sure you know, is they can go from 0 to 5 volts as you turn it. So what I've done is I've simply just mapped that voltage to the height of the paddle. So like if you're at 0 volts, the paddle will be all the way at the top, and if you continue to turn it, it'll drop down as you turn it. So you can see that we have 3 posts. The 2 outer posts are setting the range for the potentiometer. One is connected to 5 volts, while the other one is connected to ground. And then the center post is what is the actual output, and so that green lead simply runs into slot A0. That's set by the library itself. And then so we got 2 of them. It's the exact same thing, wiring wise. However, the next one just goes to A1. It doesn't matter which potentiometer goes to which input. So yeah, we also have this button in the middle, which was actually used as a start button to go from the main menu to start the game, but I just added a delay in the code, so the game will just start automatically, I think after like 1 or 2 seconds. So you really don't even need that. But just to show you, you can see that we've got a resistor here that takes the voltage from the button and sends it to ground, and then we also have it connected to the 5 volts, and then the output of the button is simply going over to digital pin 0. Right, excuse me, 02. So that is about it for the hardware. Give you one last overview. So again, you can see the TV out over here, which is going to the RCA cables, and then our controllers right here on the breadboard, which is coming into the input of the Arduino. So I'll go ahead and set the camera down and show you how it works. I apologize ahead of time for the awkward angle. And I worked on this project by myself, so unfortunately I don't have a partner to demonstrate 2 players playing at once, but I'll show you each potentiometer working. So I'll start here, and you can see that as I turn the potentiometer, the paddle goes up and down. And also you can see that each player has a score at the top. It's tied 3-3. If the ball gets past the paddle here, coming up on the right side, my score on the left will increase to 4, whereas when the ball comes back, just give it a second. Obviously, as you would expect in Pong, when the ball comes back and you block it, the other player's score does not increase because they haven't scored. So you can see that this potentiometer is working, and I'll switch positions here just to demonstrate that the other one is also working. Again, sorry for the camera angle. Hopefully you can still see though. You can see the right paddle is now moving as I adjust the potentiometer. So everything seems to be working. The game just goes up to a score of 7, I believe. That's just, you could change that if you'd like by a simple variable declaration, but 7 works for me. So yeah, that is about it. Like I said, I was using the TV out library that's provided on Arduino, the Arduino website, and I also used a Pong library, a simple one, but then I modified it myself to sort of make it my own game. So yeah, that's about it. One more last overview of the hardware. And you can see it's running. Also, obviously, I can go ahead and, oh, there was the game over screen, missed it. I could reset the Arduino. There's the home screen. And, uh-oh, looks like the delay didn't work. That's, oh, there it is. Yeah, so that is about it. It's a pretty fun project. I think I learned a lot. So thank you for watching.